Woo. Okay. We're about, oh god, my phone's going flat. Probably about 2.5 hours away from Las Vegas. So we left LA this morning, probably around about 10. But we took our time. We went to Pasadena first, had a look around there. And we're in this giant, I don't know what you call it, like a petrol station outlet store. It's called an outlet, but there's no outlet stores here.
There is. All the brands here.
Yeah.
All the fashion brand next door.
Not really. It just says outlets, but there's an abandoned store over there behind.
No, the outlet store there.
It's a sign, but it points there and it's abandoned. It's like an empty store. So it's got all these fuel stops, but also all the fast food takeaway places like In-N-Out Burgers. It's got a Starbucks. And it's like really popular with truck drivers and that. It's pretty cool. It's big. And they even have a cannabis or a marijuana store. Have a look. So if you ever want to buy cannabis, you can come here. We'll have a look on the way out. Backdrop of mountains. What's the time? It's 4:30 and the sun's already going down. There's nothing.
I can put it like a fast.
Okay, we just arrived at a hotel in Las Vegas. Best Western, what's it called? Casino Royale. So it's kind of like a middle of the road kind of hotel. It's really central. Actually, I'll just show you the room. It's quite nice. So there's our kitchenette here, coffee making stuff, shower over bathtub. And this is the main room. It's not a bad size. Quite nice.
Better than I thought.
And this is the early next morning. So this is just outside our hotel, Casino Royale. Really convenient, next to McDonald's and the Venetian. And we decided to go for a walk down the main drag. Las Vegas was lots of fun. It's a bit like a Disneyland for grown-ups or adults. You can see here they have all these like showgirls and showboys, and they're desperately trying to get some photos taken with them. But it's a big scam. Like you take a photo and they try to grab $60 or like $100 off you, and they get really angry if you don't give it to them. Some of them even had like FPOS machines or cashlay machines on them if you didn't have cash. And this is next to our hotel, the Venetian. It's really cool, and really good shopping in there as well.
Do I need to go back and change my big jacket?
You got a jumper?
Yeah, but it's really cool.
You don't have a jumper. Not wearing a jumper right now, are you?
Wear a jumper.
It's a bit thin. Is it working? Oh, it's still working. Morning, day 6 of our road trip, and we're in Las Vegas. So we got here a couple of nights ago, and we hired a car in LA and drove here. So it wasn't all plain sailing. I've never driven a car, American car, so everything was kind of in reverse, like the steering wheel's on the left and we drive on the right. So I was hoping to maybe drive here 5 or 6 hours from LA, but it actually took us 9. Kind of took the slow route. Spent a couple of hours getting used to driving, and we drove to Pasadena first, which is probably about an hour and a half out of LA, and then actually when we arrived in LA, sorry, I mean Las Vegas here, and it was a Friday, so it was like peak hour traffic on the main Sunset Strip. So that was and the traffic here was crazy. It was like a 6-lane highway, but we managed to find the hotel, which was good. And so we've been here a couple of days, and today we're going to head off to Grand Canyon West. So there's actually 3 different Grand Canyons you can go to here. Well, it's all the same, but there's a north, south and west, and the south one is actually about a 4 or 5 hour drive from here, and we just don't have the time to go out there. So we're going to head to the Grand Canyon West, which is about 2.5 hours, and on the way we can check out Hoover Dam, which is about 2 hours from here. So it should be fun. We've had amazing weather so far, but today it's actually got a bit cold. It's actually started to rain. So hopefully the rain will keep off, and we'll have a good trip. Here's Jinko walking back. It was really cold this morning, so she grabbed her big black jacket. Don't forget, can you, the tape?
Yeah.
When we're blocked in, I'm getting Jinko to lift up the tape so we don't drag it out. Hotel, really cool.
Why is the hotel car park empty?
Don't know. Just the front coverage.
In a quarter of a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Spring Mountain Road.
And I'm already in the wrong lane. Sunset Strip Boulevard. We're leaving LA and heading to...
Not LA, Las Vegas.
Oh, sorry. Look at the roads here. Absolutely massive roads. Like fucking 8 lanes here. 5 or 9. Jesus Christ. Drive over now. Driving over the Hoover Dam. It's pretty cool. Just arrived at the Hoover Dam, parked our car and just going to walk down. It's cold and windy. The Hoover Dam was originally started in 1931 and was finished in 1936, and it's on the Colorado River. When we were there, apparently there's been a bit of a drought there for a long time, and as you can see, like in the next shot, the water was extremely low, and apparently it was getting worse. And this particular day, it was extremely cold. The wind was picking up, and it happened to be about the same time as a massive winter storm that was heading towards the States from basically Canada up north. Penguins died to give you that jacket. Here comes the penguin. What's wrong? They also had like a really neat gift shop and kind of like a restaurant there as well, next to the car park. So we spent probably half an hour in there, and then we headed back to the car. When we got back to our car park, we realised that the road went further up the hill. So we drove up there, and there was a really nice lookout, and also it was the Arizona and Nevada state line, so it was a really good spot to take a photo. From the Hoover Dam, it was about another hour and a half to the Grand Canyon, but the weather was starting to get really bad, and I was getting a little bit concerned, to be honest. Like the wind was picking up, and it was starting to get dark, and I was just wondering, will we make it?